In 2009, after a liver transplant, Steve Jobs lay unconscious in a hospital. A doctor offered him an oxygen mask. Steve looked at it and said, "No, its design isn't right." He then asked for 5 new design options to choose from. Such attention to detail was a hallmark of Steve Jobs' life. However, this same trait led to his demise when he delayed surgery despite doctors' advice. Steve Paul Jobs, born Abdul Latif Jandali on February 24, 1955, in San Francisco, was the son of a Swiss-German-American student and a wealthy Syrian Arab father. Since they weren't married, they gave him up for adoption. They insisted their baby be adopted by educated parents. Paul and Clara Jobs, who were not college graduates, adopted him, promising to provide him a good education. They named him Steve Jobs. At age 6, while playing with a neighbor girl, Steve learned he was adopted. Upset, he ran home crying. His parents consoled him, saying, "Though you're adopted, we love you deeply." Steve's biological parents later married and had a daughter, Mona Simpson. Steve and Mona shared a close bond. However, he refused to meet his biological father. He did meet his mother once, thanking her for giving him life and choosing adoption over abortion. Steve's curious nature often led to trouble. As a child, he burned his hand experimenting with electricity and once ingested poison. At school, he was mischievous, once releasing a snake in class and setting off a bomb under a teacher's desk. School bored Steve. In 4th grade, a teacher recommended he skip grades due to his advanced abilities. Though his parents were hesitant, they agreed. However, Steve, younger than his peers, struggled socially, often getting into fights. One day, he told his parents, "Pull me out of school, or I'll never return." Living in Silicon Valley, Steve had mentors like Larry Lang, who introduced him to electronics. Larry's experiments amazed Steve, sparking his passion for technology. Larry even gave Steve a Heathkit, teaching him to build radios and TVs, boosting his confidence. At 17, Steve's parents enrolled him in an expensive college, fulfilling their promise to his biological parents. But Steve found no purpose there and dropped out, calling it the best decision of his life. He survived by selling Coke cans and walking 7 kilometers to eat free meals at the Hare Krishna temple. During his time at Reed College, Steve attended a calligraphy course, which deeply influenced him. Years later, this knowledge shaped the beautiful typography on Macintosh computers. By 1980, Apple became a billion-dollar company. In 1984, Steve launched the Macintosh, a groundbreaking product. However, internal conflicts led to his removal from Apple. Undeterred, Steve founded Next and acquired Pixar, revolutionizing animation. Years later, Apple invited Steve back as the company faced struggles. With his visionary leadership, Steve transformed Apple into one of the world's most valuable companies. Steve's sharp focus and obsession with perfection were legendary. He often asked teams to list their top 10 priorities, then cut it to 3. Even unseen details, like arranging chips neatly on a circuit board, mattered to him. In 2003, Steve was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Despite doctors' advice, he delayed surgery, allowing the cancer to spread. This decision proved fatal. Steve Jobs passed away in October 2011, leaving behind a legacy that shaped the tech industry. His final words were, "Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow." Apple, valued at $3.6 trillion today, continues to inspire. Steve Jobs' story is a testament to passion, focus, and resilience. If this video inspired you, there is also an inspiring story on history of Rolex watches. The founder Hans Wilsdorf, please find it my channel. Share this story with your loved ones. Subscribe for more knowledge-packed content. Thank you.